Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Reclaim podcast. This is episode number 6, and this is the second part of the conversation with Carlo The KingMaker. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the first part, which is episode number 5 with Carlo. It was amazing. It was a powerful conversation. But now this second part is all about becoming that person that you need to be to make money. Become the best version of yourself to make money, to create wealth in your life. And also Carlo will give us 5 tips for you to start reprogramming your program about money and start making money. So guys, this episode is even better, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And let's go. Okay, guys. See you later.
And that's why, I think everyone needs a coach. I really believe that, right? Because it's that accountability.
Yeah.
It's not getting stuck in your head. You know how many people, like all my clients, I say, listen, I'll give you full license to bust my balls. There's this bust my balls policy, right? Yeah. Because I'm like, the biggest issue people have is that they're getting stuck in their own head. How do I know that for a fact? I've seen your results. Simple as that. When I leave you to it, that's the results you create. Now, your results might be good.
Yeah.
But let's blow the standards out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to a whole different level.
Yeah.
And if we can get you out of your head, and that's why people like you guys, it's so important for people to have a community of people like you, because it all helps to that.
Yes.
Right? So, and if you think that we have 70,000 thoughts, if you're not an overthinker, right? Because if you're an overthinker,
oof, man.
Simple that one,
right?
Yeah.
So people are like, yeah, that's true, that's me, right? You have at least 70,000 thoughts a day.
Okay, yeah.
Think about you trying to change your mind, or think about those 70,000 thoughts that are like planting seeds in soil, right? Your mind doesn't care what you plant.
Mm-hmm.
You can plant an apple tree and put poison with it, right? Or plant an apple tree and put fresh water with it. It doesn't care. It's going to grow.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine 70,000 drops of either poison or good fertilized water. Huge difference. And it's always thoughts leads to feelings that leads to actions. Right?
Instead of being thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But those thoughts and feelings, all of them, the thought leads to an action. Mm-hmm. The thought leads to a feeling.
Yeah.
Which, think about this, if that feeling is like, man, I'm in my queen energy, I'm in my king energy, what kind of action am I going to take from there? Powerful.
Yeah, powerful.
Huge,
yeah,
right?
Of course.
Or, no one's going to buy my stuff. I just feel defeated. I'm scared to there's no one out there to buy.
Yeah, well,
and action am I going to take?
Not much.
Not much. Right? Instead of being out there telling everyone that your shit is the best shit.
Yeah. There's the cause and effect coming into play as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you become the effect of the cause,
it's right.
Everything switches around.
Everything is energy, right? So if we're trying to reach a certain result, certain reality, right? Albert Einstein said everything is energy, and that's all there is to it, right? So if we want to create a certain reality out there in our life, all we have to do is match that frequency, that energy, which the way that I do it for me, like my future, my reality is a certain guy. Who is that guy? Let's be that guy right now. I was driving here and I'm in my head, I'm like, no, you know what? Bang, be that guy. Who's that guy? He'd be smiling. So I start acting that way because then my body starts to shift my physiology, changes my psychology, right? Which then changes my biology. So you start being again, and a lot of people struggle just acting because it feels fake.
Yeah.
It's not fake, right? It's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
You just haven't done it.
It's uncomfortable,
Right. Because if I'm going to start learning speaking Spanish and I'm just say, hey, hablo español, it feels like, what the fuck am I doing? Right?
Yeah.
But if I keep doing it, all of a sudden I'm fluent in Spanish. Guess what? Man, it doesn't feel fake anymore. I hablo español.
Yeah.
I hablo, so that was bad. So, but do you see what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I understood.
Yeah. You're doing well. Yeah. No, well, that's, that is like you create the reality that you want. In all honesty, like that's And that's where I think it's hard for people because, that's the programming. And I think the biggest thing is like what we spoke about earlier is that you got to actually look back and firstly, just don't be so harsh on yourself and understand that it's not your belief in the first place, that you've been programmed by your parents or your brother or your sister or whoever's been in your environment. And don't believe the shit that you can't change, because I've changed and I've changed a lot over the years. You can change. You can definitely change who you are. If you couldn't, then you wouldn't see certain people being successful, because at one point they weren't, were they? So, and what did they do? They had to change. They weren't just successful like that, were they?
No.
Oh, absolutely. Like even with sales, no one's born a great salesperson.
Never.
You make it, and you can absolutely. It is possible. 3 words. It is possible.
Yeah.
Right. Powerful, simple but powerful. Like, it is possible. You can have a look at all the successful people that no one's born disciplined.
No one's born
just six pack and a great physique, just by doing nothing. Like, and it's not natural to just want to get up and go to the gym at 4 a.m.
No,
right?
Definitely not.
But it is possible, and you set your standard and you go like, you know what, this is who I am. The power of I am. I've got a little wristband that says I am that I am.
Yeah.
Right. And I've got on the other side, I've got community. I've got extra, so I'll leave you guys with some. But you are that which you already seek. It's already in you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. And so with the right support, with the accountability, and just keep showing up, as you were saying, but also just when it sucks, show up. When it's good, show up.
Yeah.
One of the exercises that I did to recreate my identity, I mentioned before, like I was that kid growing up that I hated running because I was overweight. I hated it, right? It was my nemesis. So what I said one year, I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. If I want to be who I want to be, right, I need to kill that identity.
Yeah.
I need to kill it. Right. So what I did, I set myself a challenge, the impossible challenge. I call it a 365. Right? The 75 hard. Yeah. Just we'll leave that for pussies. Right. But I'm just
we like the 75.
You have to tell me that one. You want to tell me that one now.
So 365 is this. Find the one thing that you hate
the most.
Like the one thing that you like, I hate running. Like for me, it was running. Yeah. Right. Now for me, it's the gym, because I never see myself as a gym person. Right. Yeah. So now I'm doing that. And you do it every single day.
Yeah, for 365 days.
365 days. Now, with the running, right, I got to 272, right, because I got plantar fasciitis, my knee was bummed. Yeah. But in between that, I did the David Goggins ultra marathon. Right.
What is that one? No, the 4 for 48, no.
Yeah. 4x4x40.
I did that one too.
Yeah, too. Okay. So I did it in the middle. I was not trained. I didn't, right? And I literally my left knee completely went at midnight on the second day. Yeah. So I got to 60 Ks, right? Yeah. Never done that in my life. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I wasn't that guy. Yeah. But I did it. Right. And literally the pain, my knee blew up like 4 times. And I'm like, I'm not ending this. I'm going to get on the bike. I'm going to finish it. It was torture, but I did it. Right.
Yeah.
So with the running, every time I stepped onto the asphalt, it was like the first step I celebrate. I'm like, I've done it. Literally, if you ask all my neighbors that like, there's that guy's running around at midnight, 11:58 because he had to get the run in for the day, or at 4 a.m. for whatever reason, like fist bumping down the street. It was me, right? Why? Because I knew that I just won. Everything else was bonus. Yeah. I wanted to get out there. Right. And I was killing off that lazy identity, that fat kid in me. Yeah. Because he had no room in my destiny. There was no room for that guy. Yeah. I love him. I sent him love and I thanked him, but there was no room for him on the boat. Yeah. That's it. Right. And when you do something because initially when people start, they're like, oh, I hate it. I'm not doing that. I can't. My foot's bunged or whatever it is. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm like, it's exactly why we're going to do it. Yeah. Because you prove it and you recreate the person in you.
You took the program there.
Listen, no, I was just being facetious with 75 hard. It's all good.
No. We love 75.
I saw your last podcast about the juice challenge. Did you guys end up doing it?
I'm doing it today, so I actually start today. So
you had the answer planned, of course.
100%, yeah. So I'm going to have my first juice when I finish the podcast. Actually, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I've got 5 days where I'm going to slam it in because, like as Clint mentioned on our last one, do it when you don't have much going on.
Yeah.
And I'll probably do that with intermittent fasting. So I'll be fasting with juice, but I'll also have my intermittent fasting in that as well. So yeah, are you gonna get on, Carlos?
I've done it. I'm on a slightly different plan right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna handball it.
He's handball.
It's all right.
I can't do it. No, it's all good. We all understand, there's never a good time, but when you've got your own other plans going on, we 100% get it.
So, bro, you just remind me when I took the decision to change my life. Like, I was like changing my life, but there was one day that shifted everything in my life. So I was ashamed to really go out and work out. So I used to do it in my own and everything, but I was just starting out. And I don't know, one day, I told myself that I wanted to go to the closest park. Doesn't matter the time, 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. But that day, if I do that, I'm going to stop smoking. That's it. The next day, woke up 5 a.m. I ran to the closest park. I work out and I stopped feeling that necessity of smoking. Mm. And that was the day that I quit smoking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And that as well, it's a shift in identity. The reason why most people don't quit smoking, right? Are you going to smoke tomorrow?
No.
Why?
Because I don't have to. I don't need to. I'm working out.
Okay.
Working
don't
out.
identify with it anymore.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right. Because if I say I'm not a smoker anymore, I can quit smoking, but I'm still a smoker. Right. There's no quitting. There's I'm not a smoker anymore. That because you have to stay consistent with who you believe you are.
Yeah.
And if you believe you are a smoker, you're going to go back to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like anything. That's why identity is so important. Why do I stay fit? What? Because I'm a fit person.
That's who I am. That's who I am. Identify with that person.
Imagine if you could make that about the most difficult thing in the world.
Well, you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you can.
What do you think the most difficult thing that people find to do in their life?
Well, I mean, it's to make the change initially.
I find that people making money is the most difficult thing that people have.
Yeah.
Sure, changing, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But when it goes to it, you're like, man, I don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Right? So I love that around the money side of stuff, because if we can do that, that's going to then allow you to be and do all the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
Do it. Makes you feel unstoppable.
Yeah. Because again, that's the system that we live in. It is this whole world is a corporation, and it's, it's all about money, to be honest. As much as you want to, and because I've had my times where I'm like, I don't want money, I don't need money, because I don't want to play into that system or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's what we live in. But again, I've been able to attract, even in this role I'm doing now, money seems to come from different spots when you open up those areas. Do you know what I mean? And then I see I've got a little bit there, and I've got a little bit there, and I've got a little bit here, and I'm like, where did this all come from? Where did this all come from? Because I changed my belief system about it, and that it wasn't, and that it was hard to make, but it's actually not. However, look, hey, I've still got some blocks in some other areas, but that's okay. From where I was with it to where I am now, as we were talking earlier, that I remember I was always worrying about rent, and I was always worried about bills, and I was always worrying about this and that. And, I was driving me crazy. I was sick of it. So I decided I'm not going to worry about that stuff anymore. I want to be happy and all this sort of stuff. And because, when I was speaking to Carlos earlier, I looked at it and I was like, well, when it boils down, firstly, I had to have a hard conversation with my landlord, which was, hey, and that was probably the biggest thing, because I knew I was going to have this conversation. But generally, not generally, all of the time, they were fine with it, and it wasn't that big a deal, because they understood. And I also look back and everything always worked out. It always worked out.
That's right.
So when I had this new mindset around it, that it was always going to work out, I don't stress about it anymore. I haven't stressed it for years. And I mean, that gives you so much, again, empowerment. And money comes and goes, and sometimes people have a lot more and sometimes people have a lot less. However, understand there's a point where you've always got it coming in. You've got the abundant tap turned on. But again, that goes back to where we were talking about earlier, that, you know, that's a belief and condition that, you know, there is not enough to go around. But there's so much abundance in the universe. Like, so again, it's all about your mindset and what you feel your worth is and what you truly believe it is. And it will start to show up to you, like, and you'll get little signs like, you know, after I gave that person and paid for their shopping, I'm riding my bike, and this is only $5, but I was riding my bike and there's $5. Like, you know how much I found money this year.
Yeah.
I found I found, I reckon, nearly $100 of money on the road.
Yeah.
And like that just showed, like, that, look what tap that's open. It's $100, but why is that coming to my surroundings? Like, what is that saying? So I look at the bigger picture is that I'm open to money. I'm open to abundance, and it's coming and it is flowing in. But there's still other areas that I've got to work on. But, you know, since I've, you know, made that switch to, you know, it's going to come. It does, you know.
Yeah, it's powerful. When you're in that receiving mode, bro, like, it's, again, if you just say to the event, even I tried this with my wife, right?
Yeah.
It's a silly thing. Right? She goes to the shops, say, hey, babe, just so you know, I'm open and receptive to all the good and abundance in your heart and in the universe.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Whatever you feel.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm open and ready.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now she goes to the shops and she goes past my favorite food, whatever it is. Like, well, you know what? All right, he's open. He's if I bring him something, he's open to receive.
Mm-hmm.
She almost feels compelled, right, to do it. She does it to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how much like dark chocolate I'm buying, bro? Like,
yeah.
Why? Because you're like, oh man, I want to bless her. I love her. I want to do something nice for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you do that to the universe. That there is no lack and scarcity around anything.
Yeah.
And my thing around money is that money, and I know what you're saying about the system, and here's what I have to say, that you have to play the game to cut away from the system.
Yeah.
There's no other way that we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We can go down to Spring Street, and that's not going to work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The best way that we can do it is that have enough money to buy you freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And then once you're there, you're a free man. They can't suddenly say, hey, you're locking down this school, I'm going there.
Yeah. And
you're raising your own account, I'm moving there because they're not.
Yeah.
Right? And then you can start calling your own shots.
Yeah.
Right? So, and money, I really believe that money's free. Money is money space, right? And money just brings out more of you.
Yeah.
Because if today you were sitting there with 150K in your account, how good of a business would you guys be running? Like freaking incredible.
Really good.
Right?
Yeah, man.
You'd be free, you'd be light, you'd be excited, you have different energy.
Yeah.
Right? And I get it that the program people, like I work with a lot of people in the States that used to be like, you know what, I don't really need money. Money just gonna tell me that, whatever. And then they make money and they're like, dude, it's different.
So
You just now you call your own shots in your own life.
Yeah.
Right? Your business just blows up, your life, you find something. If people say money doesn't change you, I think they're just broke. Because it changes you for the better. And that's one of the also beliefs that are like, hey, if I make money, then it's going to change me. That's a limiting belief on program that's been given to you.
Yeah.
To just keep you small.
Exactly.
Right? Because I'm like, dude, go and make 150 grand in your account.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me if you're not a kinder person to the universe.
Yeah.
You're not helping more people at the shops. I do that with my daughter.
Yeah.
I haven't posted her online just yet.
Yeah.
I think I will simply because I used to think that I don't want to brag, but I'm not doing it to brag. If I can do it to show other people what's possible and to encourage, I'm going to do it. Right? I'll probably got some slack for it, whatever. I don't care. For that,
who cares?
Right? But if every time I've had more money and I've been like flying, do you know, I've given so much money away. I want to do stuff for people.
Yeah.
And I think that makes you a better human for the community in the world.
100%. That's, that's why I said it was always something I wanted to do is pay for someone like randomly.
Yeah.
After I did it, it just felt so awesome to be able to do
the
that.
Rush, the feeling like, oh my God, you're in a different frequency.
And that's the start. And I know that's the start of something bigger because I finally got that little one. Like it's only someone shopping, but there's going to be more because the more that I can be a philanthropist with my money, I didn't say the word, but anyway, the more that I can because that's what inevitably it allows you to do. It allows you to help more people.
Exactly.
And it allows you to do what you do even better because it gives you the tools.
Yep.
You know, if you need to go here or if you need to go there, or resources,
Yep.
you know, upgrading things like this,
Yep.
you know, giving better quality out there. You know, it's all a tool to help you
and
get.
just keep you in in the psychology, you're abundant.
Yeah,
right.
That's
Because
true.
when you're abundant, you're safe, you're calm, you're in peace, and you're not in that scarcity and fear, right? You're just going to produce better.
Of course.
Without trying.
Yeah.
You're just going to be more of you.
Yeah.
And you is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a king in there. That's like, circle back to it. Like, reclaim that freaking king that is in there and make money. Go, like, create something really powerful and do it.
Yeah, that's right.
So I reckon what a good thing would be is if, Carlos, you could give us just 5 tips maybe for people out there that want to, you know, they've either got something going on or they're thinking about starting something. Like, what are your 5 best tips?
Yeah.
Because if they're not sure where to go or they're struggling a little bit, what are sort of 5 things you can give them to be focusing on to help them move more into this abundant way of thinking and they're stepping into that.
So we're talking about someone maybe start their own business.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is
Or
what we
to break the beliefs, something like that, to break those beliefs that they have
Okay.
of money.
So how about this? Let's give people. I can't help myself. So let's help people given some new money habits. To rebuild their
Exactly.
attitudes
That's
around money.
Guys, I gotcha. I knew what you were doing. This is what we want. So, okay, here you go. So one of the first money habit that I would do is this.
Yeah.
Right? Very simple. I need you to remove the word spend from your vocabulary. Right?
Okay.
And replace it with the word circulate.
Your money.
Right. Try it. Say, I circulate money in my life.
I circulate money in my life.
In my life.
Now, why? Because think about the blood in your very strong body, right? So
another $50 I gave you. I'm not, but hey, I circulate my money.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
You found $100 on the floor this year. You're just circulating it to me, and it comes back to you multiplied.
Because we're circulating.
Yeah.
That's right. Now think about the blood in your body. It goes out.
Circulating.
But circulate means that it always comes back to source.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Now, what about spend?
Well, see you later.
What are you insinuating?
You're saying,
No,
well,
you're
I spent this Muffy. I'm really doing well with my words today, guys. Maybe
Do
I
you
need
want
to
muffin or what?
All right. Here we go.
step back into the power. Money,
Yeah.
that's it. I spend it and it's gone and it's
Lost.
never coming back.
It's lost.
That's
Scarcity.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So anytime I say spend money, I'm losing it. Right? Whereas if I say circulate money, it's
I like that.
abundance-based.
Yeah,
trust-based, it's
coming back.
high frequency.
Yeah.
Right? So I circulate money in my life. I circulate money to the electricity. I circulate money to this. I circulate money to that.
Yeah.
Right? And it comes back to me multiplied.
I want you guys right now, like exactly what we just did. I want you to say it. And I want you to say, I spend money. Go into your body and feel it. Like I don't feel right now what I feel like when I say I spend money and when I circulate money. I want you to say that now and feel the difference.
Yes.
It'll empower you. Beautiful.
Awesome.
All right. I love that one.
So the second little habit that I have is simply so you know how we say I need to save money?
Yes.
Yeah. I got
I just gotta save money, bro.
Yeah.
Just saving money. Now, again, replace the word save with the word store or stack.
Stack.
I love stack.
I love
Right?
stacking my money.
So
my money.
instead of saving money, which is what? It's scarcity based,
Yeah.
it's lack based, it's fear based.
Yeah.
What about if we stack it? Like, I'm not going out for dinner tonight. I'm stacking money.
Yeah.
And that,
Wow.
imagine saying that's in front of the
powerful.
boys, like, and girls, if you know, whatever, but, you know, with 3 boys in this room, like, they're going to be like, man, this guy's stacking his money. Like,
Stacking their money.
Yes. That's
powerful.
good.
Now, does it feel like it's a sacrifice?
No, it feels like I'm going somewhere with that,
Like,
you know?
yeah.
We're loading up. And again, like, say it. I want you guys to say it out there. I'm saving money, very limiting, as opposed to I'm stacking my money. Like, even look at the way that I just did that then. I'm stacking my money.
Love it. See the difference? See the change?
It's empowering again.
It's good.
The
third one, which I just touched on just before, it's sacrifice. The word sacrifice. I hate it.
I got you. Want to say
instead of invest.
yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I sacrifice my time to go to the gym,
Nah.
Bro,
Nah.
The connotation on that is very negative, straight up.
it is.
Like,
It's like I'm losing something.
Yeah.
It's like I'm losing something. I'm just not getting it back, right? But if I say, hey, I'm investing.
Yeah.
I'm investing this time into my health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sacrificing my Saturday morning to go to Reclaim. No, I'm investing my Saturday mornings to go to Reclaim because
it's going to compound. Like, and you know, that's the connotation behind investing. Like, you know that if you keep investing in yourself, at some point the rewards, you're going to wake up that day and you're going to be like, what's happening?
Investing in my life.
Sacrificed your time. You've invested your time in getting better.
Yeah.
Again, like, and it's like what you said right back at the start, like the words we use very loosely and we're not aware of what we're saying because words are spelling. It's a spell. It's magic. I know, it is though,
that's good.
It is.
It's energy,
it's frequency and it's vibration.
Yeah.
So
subconscious mind always listens. And we think that, just whatever. Like, I talk to my clients who are parents all the time. I'm like, dude, whoa. Like, even if Andre and I knew we're our child, right? And we're talking about you listen.
Yeah.
Because it's powerful what people say about you around you.
Yeah.
And you're like, right? So you have to be super, super, and our subconscious mind is like that little kid that always listens, right? And it's there all the time. And it's just watching you. So pretend there's a camera on you and you need to show up and start changing your language, especially around money. Because money's sensitive.
Yeah.
Money's like a woman.
Yeah.
Right? She's sensitive. And obviously don't take this the wrong way, but women are sensitive, right? They want to know that they're loved, that they're felt, that they're seen, that they're heard.
Yeah.
Right? So, because once they don't, dude, she gone.
Yeah.
Right? She gone. If you spend money, dude, she gone. Right? So that's 3.
Yep.
Right? Number 4 is very simple. Right? It's called arigato in and arigato out process. Japanese.
Yeah, that's
thank
Japanese.
you in, thank you out. And you get into the idea that money flows.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you in when you receive it.
Gratitude.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you out.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you in, thank you out. Thank you in, thank you out. Thank you in, thank you out.
Yeah.
And you stop getting emotionally attached. You get into that fear and scarcity that, there's no more for you or you can't make anymore. And you realize that, baby, you're just in the flow.
Yeah. And that's, and you got to keep doing that as your money grows. Like, as you get more, don't think, oh, I've got more now, I've got to hold on to it. Like, it's like why do you think you've got to that point where you've built it to that?
Well, Damian, like, the thing is, if I give you $1 million, say, bro, can't spend it. What's the point? Go spend go circulate your money.
Yeah.
Right?
Circulate.
Don't say spend, right? But circulate it.
Yeah.
But the thing is very important because we think, I'm just going to stack it up. What for?
Circulate, stack it up, and then invest it. Make your money work for you.
And you have to say, like, thank you to myself because I'm investing in this. Thank you to myself because I'm stacking my money.
And it brings up to the 5th point.
Yeah.
Right? I have an affirmation that I use that I'm the fucking tree.
The money tree.
I am the
money tree.
You know how you're told, Damian, money doesn't grow in trees. Andres, that money doesn't grow in trees.
I tell you, the amount of times I heard that one, and that's such a limiting belief.
Dude, I am the fucking tree.
Yeah.
I am the tree.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing about identity, right? Here's the thing about becoming the king. He's become the person that they can take everything away from me. They took my business away from me. I built this coaching business. I lost it all because the program is so intense, right? People that win $1 million, they don't get to keep it. Why? Not because they're stupid, because they're not a millionaire.
Within themselves.
That's not who they are. They're not programmed for that, right? So they can, but if you become the guy, the economy, the market, the this, the that can do whatever. But guess what? You're the tree. You are the guy. They will never take that away from you.
Yeah.
Right?
Powerful.
So you become dangerous and powerful, dangerous in a good way, because you can't be controlled. Now you can be a backup against it or you create something.
Yeah.
And once you have that confidence about you, that certainty, that identity,
you are the king.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
And that tree is going to replenish.
You are the tree. Just feel it. I am the tree.
I am
the tree.
I'm the money tree, baby.
I am the tree.
Like a tree creates leaves, baby, I create money. I create money out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't, everyone's like, I don't have the money. I'm like, dude, that's a cool story. I create money.
And visualize creating money. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Man.
What's life like then?
Mate, it's your show.
Yeah.
It's your show.
I'm the man.
It's your life.
You are the king.
Right.
You are the king.
That's it. The KingMaker.
And I'm saying this not to brag, but because like I want everyone to be able to say that, have that for themselves, because I know that you can create freedom only by getting this shit right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. No, they're powerful. And I really liked how you used language and, as I said, the spelling. And because right here, like I felt the difference, you know, and some of you like might think, oh yeah, that's obvious, but until you actually do it and say it, like if you said that stuff every day and put your belief into that, your reality is going to change. Look, hey, you might not just become a millionaire overnight, but I can tell you your money situation can change. And I know because I've done it myself.
You're going to start thinking different about money. And then you're going to have different ideas about how to make money and this idea to put in your business. And then you say, all right, this is what we want to do. And then start receiving money.
Yeah.
And then once you get to where you're at, like it, and everyone else, like it just keeps getting easier and easier because the belief.
Yeah.
You know, well, now you're more familiar with it. And the more you go, the more easier it gets because you mature into the beliefs, you mature into the identity, you mature into the person. And then it's just pull the strings, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
keep rolling with it.
Yeah, 100%. So if you guys think it'll be valuable for people, I'm more than happy to give away some free resources around this. I've got some great money meditations and stuff like that. So if you guys are happy for it, just put a link somewhere or
we'll do that.
You guys can reach out and connect with me or whatever. I'm more than happy to just help and add value. And
we'll put like, as you know, Andreas does the tech stuff, so your handle and all that, we'll put that stuff up. I'm just here to look good and talk. Although today I've struggled a few times with my words, but that's okay, you know.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, you got the king back in, and we started the language.
Exactly.
You were under your own spell there for a while.
I spelled myself into being able to communicate. But that's okay. We'll definitely do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'd love to do that because
I keep the details, everything. Awesome. Yeah, do that.
100%, and we'll really give those 5 tips a whirl, 100%, because I reckon they'll work. No, they will. I reckon 100%. They will. They will.
Yeah.
What is the easiest way that people can, do something to start attracting money? Like, what is the easiest way that you teach your clients to attract money in their business or whatever they do?
Mm-hmm. Becoming the person, right? And start to reprogram who you are, the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel. The easiest thing to start attracting money, just shoot me a message. But the shameless plug. But no, become the person. Mm-hmm. Actually start thinking, okay, have clarity. First of all, people fail because they don't know where they want to go.
Yeah.
Right. But once you know where you want to go, what you want to do, however much you want to make, be like, okay, who do I need to be? Mm-hmm. No, don't try and recreate the world, but who do I need to be to do that? Mm. And it's very black and white. How do I need to talk? How do I need to literally sit up right here? How do I need to talk? What do I need to say? How do I need to feel? What are the things that I need to think about?
Yeah, right. Sort of how you need to show up each day.
100%. Yeah. And then it's about becoming disciplined emotionally wise to not let yourself fall into the old patterns.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's the hardest part for a lot of people.
100%, of course.
Because that's all you know.
But you need that accountability. You need to have someone in your corner that is going to say, hey, this is going to work.
Yeah. You
just got to trust this process and do it. And if you have someone in your corner that you can touch in, gets you out of your head, you know that it's there and everything, you literally, how you get stuck in your head and you just stop moving for a few days?
Yeah.
If you don't have that, how much more stuff do you get done?
You get so much
your
stuff.
Business multiplies. I say to people, at time of recording, there's 95 days to Christmas, something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's more than enough time to 10x your business. Simple. Your money, even. Right? Because we start, those 95 days are going to go either way. It's whether we get there as the person we want to be, or at least start to put some serious plans, because life can change very quickly.
Yeah.
You give yourself, and you guys know, because you see people coming in every week, and the transformation from who they were, imagine that if it wasn't everywhere, it was every day that they had that.
You're tenfold,
man.
tenfold.
You don't recognize yourself.
No, and that's why we're, because where we've done it, because we do it every day. So yeah, 100%. You've done it every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta be there. So that's probably a big thing as well. Is like if you haven't and you're doing it on your own, reach out to Carlos. Get a coach. Carlos got a coach. We got coaches. Everyone's got coaches. You know what I mean? You can't be out coached because there's always someone that's probably just that little bit ahead of you. And even if they're not, they've experienced life in a different way, and that doesn't, and that coming from that person in a different way, in a different perspective, can be that just that little bit that you needed to hear to move you forward.
100%.
Yeah. So that's your sixth tip is get a coach.
100%. Yeah. Awesome.
Sweet. So that'll probably wrap us up for today. I mean, it's been an amazing conversation. Thank you so much, Carlos, for coming in.
Thanks so much for coming.
It's been awesome, and thank you for the value that you've offered our viewers. And, I've certainly enjoyed listening to you. And, as I said, for me, I love that little part of the 5 tips at the end, again, just making that and bringing that into your conscious awareness, that the way that you speak about money and the way that you talk about it is such a big thing and an important thing every day. So, again, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Thank you, guys. And
thank you.
All the power to you.
Thank you so much for coming, and we hope to see you here again soon.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it again. That was fun.
Beautiful.
That's fun. Beautiful.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye. Hey, fam. How was it? Did you guys enjoy that episode? Wow, it was amazing. Did you guys like the 5 tips that Carlo gave us? Remember, I circulate money in my life. I invest money in my life. I stack my money. And don't forget to say thank you. Thank you to myself for investing my money, staking my money, and thank you to God. Thank you for life, for circulating my money. And don't forget to say, I am the money tree. I am the money tree. Okay? That was amazing. And remember, guys, if you guys want to make money, don't forget that you have to become the person that makes money. Become the king, the queen of your life. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was amazing. Thank you so much for listening to both the 5th and this episode. Thank you, guys. So, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, if we make you laugh, make you cry, or if there is something that you like, there is something that changed your perspective about money, please share the show. The more you share the show, the more we grow, and the more we can bring great people that can help us, you and me, to grow, to become better, to become the king or queen that we can become to create the life we want. Alright, guys? So thank you so much, and don't forget to share the show. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.